Ken.
I'm Benji, and this is Outlandish.
Outlandish.
Outlandish started about 3 years ago. We just had our 3-year anniversary. Ken and I initially met, I was shopping at REI and he was helping me get outfitted for a backpacking trip. And we were talking about just enjoying the outdoors and how few of us that there were, and how fun it is when we are connected and we are outside together. And the rest is kind of history from there.
It was cool. And then Benji actually came and worked at REI for like 12 minutes. Which was awesome. I mean, it was like a month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was actually in the footwear department with me, which was comical because footwear is very understaffed and completely just like busy all the time. So it was probably his first real taste into the madness of retail.
Outlandish, the name came from a poetry book, actually. Naomi Shihab Nye, she had a poem, and she just used the word and it stuck. For us, it's the outside of it, the land, reconnecting with the land, and having fun, selling things, but having fun, not taking ourselves too seriously. So we decided to look for a retail location. We felt like Brooklyn was really overlooked in terms of retail options. There's so many people in Brooklyn. It's the most populated borough, and yet there are very few options to buy outdoor gear. There's very few retail options, period.
Yeah.
And so we got really excited about opening up a space. We spent a lot of time looking for the right neighborhood, the right location. Williamsburg was where most of the brands were set up, but we really wanted to be somewhere that, represented our community and the folks that we were trying to help get outside.
The cool thing that the brands that we carry that are smaller, we love to label them discovery brands. We call them that because the hopes that folks will come in, discover who they are, what they're making, and just importance behind their existence. So Pioneers is a Black-owned brand founded by Sid Baptiste out of the Boston area, where their whole goal was like, this is a performance streetwear brand. We know for a lot of folks, especially folks that look like ourselves, like part of feeling good is looking good. So getting like quality merchandise that is not only meaningfully designed, but it performs well as well, but looks really good too, is completely game changing.
We have a lot of space back here. It's probably like 1,000, 1,500 square feet. We've hosted some bangers. Those are a lot of fun. It's been a while though, and so we rent this space out. We've had a bunch of organizations that have hosted fundraisers or mixers, or we had a film premiere here, especially now that the weather is changing. And trying to figure out what more we can do with it, listening to the community, hearing ideas, seeing what the demand is, and responding to it.
I think in this space, for us at least, I think there's no stronger selling point than actually educating someone on what they're buying, whether it be the technology behind it, the who made it, or why it was made. When you educate folks on apparel or gear, it naturally just instills their confidence on the buying side, and it adds a lot more meaning to what they're buying. Cool and new brand to the store. It's a brand called Making Olas out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's a Black-owned, woman-owned brand where she makes these beautiful ceramic flower pots, as you can see. And it's just, again, just really cool, creative. Ola Natasha is her name. She is out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, just doing these beautiful pieces of art. And I like the story of like the flower in the pot because, just again, blending into that story of like nature, whether it be something as simple as planting a flower or a plant, just connecting with the soil, being responsible for life in such a unique way. So I'm very happy to have that in store too.
The quilts are probably my favorite pieces in the whole store. This is a piece from Harriet Powers from 1890s. We got a replica from the Smithsonian. And Harriet Powers was a woman who made a bunch of quilts and depicted nature. Black woman in the South who depicted nature and showed that there really was a meaningful relationship with the elements, with the animals, with the landscape. This quote here in the middle is from my great-grandmother in Arkansas, Grandma Lizzie, and just a representation of our legacy and heritage in the South. And then finally, this is another Harriet Powers quilt, which has our icon, Betts, which is a hog that ran 500 miles from Georgia to Virginia for her freedom. Thank you for coming to Outlandish. Thanks for swinging by.
We hope to see you on the next hike, and thanks for all the continued support.